Good morning, folks. I'm gonna go let the penguins out here real quick. I just wanted to make sure we got enough people here for a penguin rush. And I already know the fox was here. I've been up. That's why I'm late. Hello, Inga. I had a late night. I was up multiple times. But I'm gonna kick Doug outside with the ducks, and I'm gonna go let the ducks out of the pen, and then I'm gonna have my breakfast and do my computer work on social media. I don't want to do it, but I gotta do it because I didn't do it yesterday. And then I'm gonna go finish my my tech stuff for the cameras. But I gotta go let the ducks out. The penguins, I mean, the penguins. Gotta let the penguins out because there's no reason for them to be locked up. Good morning, Rover Pilot. Actually, I gotta send you an email. Someone sent me something so funny this morning, guys. I'm not gonna read it out loud because, well, some people would be really offended, but, well, it's not really offended. It's not that bad, but it is so funny. I giggled my buns off here this morning. My lady in Australia, who I'm not happy with because I'm suffering so much right now from the junk she sent me, is trying to make it up to me, and she sent me something really funny. It's really funny, actually. I normally don't read this stuff because it's just like, yeah, I'm just not into it, but this was a good one. It was, anyways, I'm still giggling inside over it. Anyways. Oh, Inga. But there's only one chocolate bar I ate last night. I did that, but it was the only one. It was the last one, so I couldn't have any more. But I could have eaten a lot more. But thank God it was the last one. Dying. I'm so glad this stuff's gone. Wow, I got one more bag of. I think it's honey coated cashews. It's like I got a little more pain to do. But we did have a freaking peak. But there was a freaking peak, guys. What was so funny, Rover Pilot? I tell you what, I'm gonna forward it to you because I can't read it, guys. I can't read it because some people will get really, really offended, and I already offend enough people here. But I'm gonna forward to you, Rover Pilot, right now. I was gonna take her name out of it because she's an official. Seriously, she's an official. What was her? Okay, Rover Pilot. Right. I just sent it to you. Inga, you'd probably like it. I should send it to you. I should, actually. I'm going to send it to you, Inga, too. You'll get a kick out of this. It's funny. Alright, it's off to you, too. You'll giggle. Trust me. You'll giggle. It's a good giggle. It's just that you can't, well, I probably could get away with reading it because it's not really me talking, but just in case there's a kid, you know what I mean? It's like, if you email me, Lester, I'll email it to you. Diane, your email should pop up. Oh, this is an email morning before I do this. Okay, Diane, do you come on? Oh, Diane. Oh, why am I not getting your email, Diane? I'm pretty sure your email, that's your email. I hope it is. But you keep changing your name on the internet, Diane, so I don't know if this is Diane, the Diane I'm thinking about, or if it's the other Diane I'm thinking about. You like it, Rover Pilot? You read it pretty quick. Holy mackerel. I read it twice. I was giggling so hard. Well, the language, yeah, you know, but it is still cute as hell, eh? Oh, man, I laughed. Whoever sat down and thought it all out was pretty... Yeah, okay, Diane, it went to you. It's the right email. You're going to like it. Vista. Okay, do I have your email pop up here? Some of you guys, I have your email automatic when I send stuff. Let's see, does Vista come up? Oh, yes, Vista comes up too. You're lucky. See, some of you people communicate so much with me. My email program is programmed with you. All right, you got her. It's funny. Anyways. I'm giggling just thinking about it. It really is good. Well, that's because you're an official stalker. That's why you're programmed. All the stalkers are in my email program. Oh, I wish I could read it, guys. I'm good, Michael. And how is Michael? Yeah, I saw that, my Rover Pilot with the dog. You wouldn't believe it. That's been sent to me about a dozen times. No, it's not a penguin joke, Dave. It's not remotely close to penguin, but this way. I think Dave's on my stalker list too. Let's see if Dave. Anybody? Dave. Yep, Dave's on my stalker list, so Dave can get it too. All right, Dave, you got her. Giggle away, man. You're gonna love it. It's good. It's good, funny stuff. Anyways, and the reason it got sent to me is because last night nobody really knew what happens when it gets dark, and I didn't know what happened here last night with the dead duck. You like it, Inga? It's more than just funny. It's really funny. I laugh. Oh, man. Anyways. Nice mug. Yeah. Oh, yeah, man. I didn't even realize it. I didn't plan this out, guys. I honestly didn't plan this out. Honestly. It was just total fluke. I was in the back and I thought, you know, we've been joking about this penguin CGI thing. I thought, I'm going to name the stream, let's let the penguins out. And then I grabbed my coffee mug. I didn't realize it was a penguin coffee mug. We're letting the penguins out for real here. I'm just having a quick coffee and we are going. I didn't even realize that. The thing is, hey, there's these left-hand coffee mugs. See, that's the way it should be. This way here, tell us a good joke. I'm terrible at jokes, Rover. Terrible. It's terrible at jokes. This was just a fluke. I didn't plan this out, guys. I don't plan anything out here, honestly, guys. I'm an improv guy. Seriously, I'm the worst one for planning things out. I just improv. I just wing it. Everything I do, I wing. Some things are funny, some things are stupid, some things are just total failures, and some things work. It's just life. How many penguins it takes to clean a barn? I don't know. One of my plans for today, finish my my sun shack, well, rain shack, but you wouldn't believe it. Last night, okay, I got to show you this, guys, because this is the first time this has happened all summer. This is the first time. Well, it's changed now, but last night was the first time it's ever happened. Okay, so you know, here all summer it's been nothing but rain. Okay, nothing. Just rain, rain. Tom, I gotta send that email to you. You'll like it. Just hang on here. I gotta send this email. Deb she's famous today, even though I'm not very happy with her poisoning me for the last week. Tom. Alright, Tom. You'll get a kick out of this, Tom. It's funny. It's a good giggle. Okay, so. The volume. No, it's the iPhone, guys. I'll speak up louder. Okay, I'm sorry about that. I'm using the iPhone because I'm going outside here real quick. I could go like this. I could talk testing. I could go like that. Okay, so all summer, not gorgeous, but rain. Okay, look at this. So last night I go to bed. Actually, not this one. It was the other one here. Hang on. All right. So last night I go to bed. It was rain, and then 5 days of sun. Okay, that's the first time they've ever shown that. 5 days of sun. Okay, And then look at this morning, they slipped a little rain at the end again. Now for Ottawa, which is the 80 kilometers the other direction, they slipped the rain in, but tomorrow they still got the 5 days of sun in there somehow. That's the first time I've seen that all summer, guys. That is the first time right there. 5 days of sun. Never seen that one ever this summer. It's never happened. And of course, right when I get or right when I'm on the cusp of getting the rain shack done, which is going to get done today, and I'm going to steal the wheels off those carts upstairs in my barn. So does it sound better? I'm closer, but my face is bigger. That's the problem. My face gets bigger the closer I get, but the sound gets louder. Here, is this better? Then my glasses are blurry. Okay, I gotta be at this distance, guys, so I can read the chat. Barn ducks, Michael, they're doing great. Nobody, I don't know. I haven't been down there this morning, but no one's dead as of last night. The penguins work in any weather. Sound is good now. Okay. There was a hurt duck. A hurt duck. Okay, Connie, I'll check that out when I'm out there. Bathtub stream last night was out. Out of sync? Was it out of sync? Hang on. Was out. Oh, it was out last night. But I put new batteries in it last night. Okay, I'll check. Because I replaced the batteries yesterday. The little duck that dies in the freezer. I'm gonna send it to the lab. I want to see how it died. I'm curious. I'm gonna pay the 25 bucks. Sound was out on the bathtub last night. No sound at all. Okay. I definitely will check that. I already ended that stream. And I put a brand new, there's no ducks on the stream today, it's penguins. Didn't you read the title? It says we're letting the penguins out. See? Penguins. Okay, bathtub, okay, I got it, guys. I understand bathtub stream was out. I'll definitely follow up on that today. I will take care of it, I promise. Guaranteed. But I put a new battery in it last night, so it should have worked, because I did all the batteries yesterday. Oh, I got a bad internet connection. Oh, what's going on? What is going on here, internet? Okay, I'm back. I'm back. Okay, I gotta check something, guys, here. This is just bizarre. I don't know. I need to wear a tux today? No, I gotta do some work, Tom. But I just want to check something. Because it said my internet was a bad connection. Oh, it says my health is good right now. Let's check the others. No, well, I'm gonna let this stay up so I can just keep an eye on it here. Alright, I'm back. Yes, I am back. I'm just half a coffee and we're going outside, guys. I gotta let the ducks out. I gotta get on with my day. We're gonna finish the sun shacks, rain shacks, so that I can leave cameras out without using garbage pails, and I can move the cameras around easier. An ad. Is there an ad right now? Well, they say it'll work in the snow. They say, you know, that you could leave them out in the snow. We'll find out. They're an all-weather shelter. They're like, I don't know what country you're in, Vista, but it's sort of like those temporary garages that you always see people put in their driveways for the wintertime. This is what it is. It's a miniature version of one. It's a 6x6 version instead of like a 10x20 version, or 9x16 or whatever for a car. That's what it is. It's just a miniature version, and supposedly the snow slides off of it. A penguin dance. That ain't gonna happen, Jasmine. Will my cameras handle the cold Canadian winter? Don't know yet. There's no insulation value in the garbage cans. There's a big hole in the front of them. The cameras, I think the operating temperature of the camera is, you know, like -20, -10. So it's something like that. -20, -10, around there. When you get down to -30, -40, not much works here. I'd have to look in the manual what the operating range of the camera is. I know I've used them outside in the extreme cold, but I've never left them outside. But I have froze the cameras and then used them outside. I have done that before, so that the snow doesn't melt when it hits them. But it's going to play real big time havoc on the microphone batteries, which I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to look into 9-volt battery adapter, so that the 9-volt batteries won't last long. I might get a day out of one when they're cold. I don't know, we're in a tux, guys. We're going outside to let the ducks out here. I'm like a third of a coffee left. And then I'm going to start my day. I'm going to kick Doug outside too. He can be outside with them. We're going to go have a duck rush. Absolutely, for sure. Well, a penguin rush, I mean. Sorry, I keep screwing up. We're doing the penguin rush this morning. Is it doggy or Dougie? Well, Dougie is a doggy. Some days I call him a dog. I just call him Dog. Doug really doesn't care. As long as it starts with a D, ends with a G, you can throw almost any letter in the middle and he'll come. Oh, he didn't want to get up. He was laying on the bed out cold, guys. I had to drag him off the bed. But he woke up twice last night too, but never lost it. Like, he woke up, looked out the window, the ducks were sort of a little bit freaky, and then he just sort of put his head down. So whatever's coming into the yard literally is blowing through the yard. Did you get the email, Tom? Well, I don't know if he loves the ducks, guys. I think it's sort of like the ducks belong on the property, and Doug is just, you know, it's like he knows they're supposed to be here, and it's everything else that's not supposed to be here that he loses it. Because if he truly loved them, he wouldn't duck bowl them, you know, like. Yeah, Inga, there was a freak. Well, there was a freak this morning at 5:30, and it was I jumped out of bed for that one because I thought, it's 5:30. There was a little bit of light in the sky, and I thought I can get a shot off. Jumped out, grabbed the gun, look out, and it was the light that turned off on the metal shed. So I guess there was a bunch of ducks inside the shed, and the light timer turned off, and they came running out of the shed really fast because it got dark. And it freaked out all the other ducks because they weren't in a group inside the pen. They were all away from the. They all repelled from the metal shed. You like that, Tom? It's funny, eh? I giggled so much reading that. Yeah, the ducks do hate dark. They don't like dark at all. Freaks them right out. Your dog doesn't like the birds, get an electric shock collar if you got a problem with a dog and a bird. And as soon as he touches that bird, zap him with the collar. He'll never touch a bird again. Never. But only zap him right when he touches the dog or touches the bird. Because I had that problem with Doug with brown chickens. He wanted to eat brown chickens. Only the brown ones. As soon as I zapped him one day, when he was just putting his mouth down on the brown chicken, I caught him with a zap. Never touched a brown chicken again. But for some reason, never ducks. Even the brown ducks, never bother with them. The ducks, I don't know what it is about ducks, but he just never bothered the ducks. But the chickens, he had a problem with brown chickens. I don't know. Anyways, that's how I broke him. I only had to zap him once. And he never touched a bird again. Chicken, I mean. Brown chicken, specifically. Maybe Doug's racist. That's possible. He had to be lasered. He had to be tased. I think my internet's broken, guys. I've just lost everything again. Oh, no. A shock collar on my neck, Dave? So you guys could laugh at me? Not gonna happen. Alright, she's working fine. Alright. No, it's just everything went just dead there, and it was like nobody was talking to me. Alright, I almost done my coffee here. Oh, there's videos on YouTube of guys playing with shock collars. There's videos on YouTube of people walking around shopping with shock collars on, and their buddies are zapping them while they're shopping and being filmed in the store getting zapped. It's like YouTube has everything, man. It's like, I've seen some things that are just like, okay, why would you go shopping with a shock collar on and have your buddy zap you and then film you? Someone's filming you while your buddy's zapping you. And these are grown adults in a Walmart. It's always Walmart. Okay, so, oh, you guys are really... There's no fun in shopping, Inga. Shopping is not fun. There is no enjoyment in shopping. So we're going to feed the kitty? I don't have any kitties. I don't shop. I hate shop. I don't even like power shopping or overpilot. Seriously, I hate it. I just hate. It's a waste of time. Going. It's just a waste of time. I hate it. It's just like. It's like. I just wish I could snap my fingers. Okay, there. I got what I needed. Here, take the money in my account. There. I don't have to go to town. Nothing. It's done. Like I'm hoping today. That when I steal the wheels off the cart, that I've got enough threaded rod here to make an axle. I'm just hoping. I'm hoping. Or I've got something I can drill out and make an axle out of. I'm just hoping I can come up with something without having to go to town. I would rather spend 2 hours fabricating something in the garage than driving to town and buying the rod and coming back. That's what I'm hoping for. No, I'm hoping for. I'm hoping I can fabricate something I don't want to drive. It's only 4.4 kilometers. But the thing is, by the time you go to the store and back, it's like no. The fastest I've ever done a trip, round trip, 40 minutes. That's if nothing goes wrong. So I'm hoping I can fabricate something today. Something. I got some rod here, and I'll figure something out. Ducks make more waste than chickens? No. No, they don't. They're messy, but they clean themselves up. They clean everything up. They don't waste nothing. Nothing goes to waste. They eat everything off the ground. You guys are telling lies about ducks. I think I'm gonna put either not a handle but a rope of some sort. It depends on the axle placement of the wheels. If I put the wheels far enough back, I might be able to pick it up just like a wheelbarrow. I don't know yet. There's no real plan. Like it wasn't like I bought a kit. I'm making it as I go, and I'm trying to use what I got on the property. So I think I have some handles. I don't know yet, guys. It's gonna be like I got to or I'll make handles. I might make some handles because I've got some metal I can bend. I don't know yet, but something's gonna be done. I gotta get the wheels. The wheels gotta be on it so I can move it around easy. I thought about just dragging it, but I was like I said, I got these carts. I can steal the wheels off of it, and the carts can go to scrap metalers. I never use them. I hate them. I'll steal the wheels off them. They got some other wheels. They got 4 wheels on them. They're just brutal carts. They suck. I thought they were good when I bought them for the store, and they're absolutely the worst hand carts in the world. You'll see when I get them out today. But they got super duper heavy duty all-terrain tires on them. That's the weirdest thing. They're hand carts and they've got all-terrain tires. It's the strangest thing. Well, it's not really a chicken tractor. It's actually a garden shed for a lawnmower, is what it is, Dave. The picture on the box had a lawnmower inside of it, not chickens. What am I building? I'm building a well, I've already built it. Actually, it's partially built. It's a shed. Well, it's sort of a shed. It's 6 by 6 by 6. And it's about 6.5 feet tall, 6'10" inside, so that I can have tripods set up, and no matter what the weather is, I don't have to freaking peek and run around and put the cameras into garbage pails, because I'm spending too much time on tech and not enough time taking care of the neglected penguins. The mud? No, I'm not dragging this thing into the swamp. It's a tripod tractor. Yeah, we could call it that. It's not because the problem is there's no base, there's no floor inside. Well, you guys keep calling it a chicken tractor, but it's, yeah, if you want to call it a chicken tractor, but chicken tractors have chickens. This is for a camera, and it was actually technically for a lawnmower. So it's the marriage between a lawnmower shack and a chicken tractor. I guess we could still say, yeah. But it's going to solve the problem that I don't have to worry anymore. No, I'm leaving it wide open on the back. I was going to put the back on it, but there is a penguin viewing platform. But no, it's got no platform inside, Tom. It's ground on the bottom because I needed to make it as high as possible for the tripods. The tripods are 6.5 feet tall with the cameras. But I was going to, it depends. I might put a back on it. I don't know yet. I've got the back. It does come with one. I don't know if I'm going to put it on. It depends how the wheels work. If the wheels work really good, I might put the back, then I can move it around easily. It's got to be easy to move because I'm spending too much time on tech. I'm upsetting people on the tech. I'm caring too much about cameras and, you know, that kind of stuff, and not enough about ducks. Even though I'm trying to share as much possible with the ducks, and this is the problem I'm having trying to share, you know, it's like. But this is going to be good because it'll go like this will be months and months of like this is going to solve the problem. We're not going to have any more issues after this. I don't know why I never thought of this before, but then again, I've never streamed 24/7 outside. This is all new. Totally new stuff. We're breaking new ground here. Next year, it'll be barbecue wheels too small. Next year, it'll be just a cakewalk, man. Next year, I'll be able to actually slack it. Next year, I want to hatch. I want to live stream hatching next year, guys. Seriously want to live stream hatching. I do. I think it would be cool to live stream hatch. Just imagine 2 streams going hatching. Oh. It would be really cool. And next year I'm gonna be the absolute pro at streaming. Metzer Farms, they donated this year. I'm not gonna count on anybody except myself for next year. If something happens. But I really would like to live stream hatch. I really, 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 really want to, especially if I'm doing, 5 or 6 hatches. That would be just an action-packed spring. 5 or 6 hatches. Because it would just be it would be really good. It really would. I think it would be good anyways. After all I've learned about hatching or streaming. I think the streaming learning curve has been brutal. And then, I've lost a lot of fans because I've shared too much tech. All they wanted was ducks. Okay, my coffee's empty. And I'm gonna go let the ducks out, and I'm gonna end this stream unless I'm allowed to have more coffee before we go out. Are you guys busy Saturday morning? You want to continue this little chat, or do you want to go let the penguins out right now and end the stream? Because I'm gonna get on with my day. More coffee, more coffee. Not busy here. You guys just want to go along with it? Diane, we don't think about problems. Penguin Rush, continue, chat, fill up the Chinese mug. You knew it was made in China, didn't you? All right, I'll go half a cup. We'll do a half a cup and then we'll go let the ducks out. Honestly, guys, I gotta get happening here today. I want to get these these little shacks done. I'm so close. I'm so close. And I gotta go steal the wheels off the other shack. Plus a 60% chance of rain today, so it's gonna be. Who knows what's gonna happen here? Who knows? Who knows? How about Doug come in here? Doug, come here. Doug, come on. Who's it, Doug? Doug, something's here. I need time for myself. October 13th. There's no ducks here. I'm totally ordinary, confused. They're all penguins. Oh, I wouldn't waste it, Inga. I'd be coming back in for another cup. I am going to be coming in for another cup. Plus breakfast after I let the ducks out. So I'm just letting the ducks out in the yard in the grass, and we're going to do a little bit of a grass thing. They're going to do a little bit of a grass chopping. Doug's getting booted outside, and I'm going to have some breakfast, and then I'm going outside to work on my my shacks. You just finished your wife's bicycle, so you're available? Or while we're here, grab yourself something to drink. Oh, the dog's here. There we go. Get a little bit of a snack. He's up. Alright. Doug's up. Alright, guys. There. I don't know how long he's going to stay in the picture, but he's looking. I'm really confused about that little duck last night. When I came outside and I saw that little duck, I was like, and Doug's sitting there, and all the ducks were around Doug. That is the weirdest thing I've seen here, guys. I've seen some pretty weird things, but I've never seen that. Doug sitting beside a dead duck, and he was so concerned when I went over to check the duck out. And I was like, he was like nudging against me, and it was weird. It was just weird. Like he was sucking up to me when I was checking the dead duck out, sort of doing the sort of like a little bit of an autopsy look at it, preliminary examination type thing. And Doug was like nudging up and sticking in with me, and the ducks were no ducks were freaking out. They were all around, and I was like, this is weird. Like if Doug was chasing a duck and killed it, the ducks would all be leaving. They wouldn't be sitting there all around Doug. Like it was like they were all like a magnet to Doug. It was the weirdest thing when I came outside. And the thing was, because of the rain last night, because I meant to set up. That was another thing last night too, is that I set the big camera up beside the hydro pole. And I got it all set up, And then I heard a little bit of a noise. I was like, I had my hat on. I heard the noise. I took my hat off. Raindrop hit my hat. And I heard the little echo. I took my hat off, and then my rain sensor picked up raindrops. And I was like, oh. So then I had to put the camera away, and because it was just sprinkles, you know. And if it wouldn't have been for the sprinkles, I would have had the big camera set up exactly where this all went down. We would have had actually a live stream of whatever went down, that this duck died right there, and its mouth was full of blood. So I don't know if, it was like, like a neck injury or whatever. I couldn't see any. I pulled its feathers back, and I couldn't see anything wrong. No marks, no nothing, but the mouth was full of blood on the duck. So I don't know what's going on or how it happened. I just wish I would have had the camera up, but the raindrops nixed that plan. Because I was going to have an end of day stream in front of the pen like I try to normally do here, if the weather permits. Didn't happen. And I was putting my supper in the oven, and I heard the barking, and then I came outside. But I didn't have the camera going because I grabbed the camera and went outside really fast. So that's how it all went down. Weirdest thing. But I heard Doug barking in the background. So I don't know, maybe he intercepted something. But he's never brought a duck home that was hurt. I've seen him picking dead ducks out of the creek and takes them and puts them into the bush. I've seen that, but I've never seen him like bring a duck home. So I don't know what the deal is. I've never had ducks here. It's always been penguins. What are my thoughts of the Canadian goose loaders? Freeloaders? They're going to leave soon. They're actually starting to fly. I noticed the other day that they flew from the yard to the lake and never touched the swamp once. Any day they're just going to be gone, guys. Any day. Boom. Actually, I watched the other day. I watched them fly around the lake. They did like a 180 on the lake. Didn't do a whole lake. They went around halfway around the lake and landed on the other side. Just like every other year. Soon as bang, all of a sudden there will just be one day and there'll be no geese here. They'll just leave. As soon as they can start flying, they're gone. Oh yeah, I've seen wild ducks in the pen. Not lately, but they happen. The Canada geese are the only thing real here. Everything else is fake. But we're letting the penguins out today. The CGI penguins. They're going to get out. It'll be a good rush, guys. It will. They're going to, you watch. They're going to lose it. They're going to come out. They're going to give him a little bit of a chop. Needs a bit of a trim, and we'll be good to go. Vacation time. Winter. I get a little bit of downtime if I think about it. The sun is coming out where you are, Jasmine. It's just nothing but clouds here. 60% chance of thunder showers today. It's going to be probably a wet day. See, you know what's going to happen today, guys? I'll explain it to you so you understand, because this is the way my luck works. Is I have to work outside the driveway to finish the rain shacks. Okay, so I'm going to be out there working. I'm probably going to have to drag the frames into the garage to work on them, put the wheels on them and all that kind of stuff, and then mount everything on top. I'll be doing it all in the garage one at a time because it's going to be pouring rain. And then tomorrow it's going to clear up and not rain again till next spring. That's what's going to happen. Anything special on Halloween with the ducks? The ducks, Their Halloween's, it's over. Everything ends here. It's like it's bad. The weather situation just sucks. This is now the Weather Channel. This is what this weather live stream. This is what we're doing. We're live streaming the weather. I would rather have snow than rain. But we're streaming the weather now. This is it. Weather and penguins. This is what this channel is going to be. I'm changing the channel. No more ducks. Penguins, weather, live, 24/7. Well, thank you, Greta. Penguins on ice. I'm going to be doing my personal cull sometime late October. But I'm going to be doing the barn. Well, I don't know if we're going to be doing the barn because I still have to do. I still have the note here, guys. See, kickstart now. I still got to do that. I got to get that done. I think I'll do that after I get the tripod shacks done. I'll do the Kickstarter, and then we'll see if we're going to be fixing the barn and doing the goose shack for the winter, because that'll happen after the ducks leave, the penguins leave, October 12th. When the penguins leave, and then I'll have a little bit of a depression. But if I start on a project like that, it won't be so bad because I'll have people around, because the contractor is going to be here for like 4 days doing the barn. That's if we hit the target on the what are they called? Kickstarter. Why do I have such a problem with that? What happens if we fail on the Kickstarter project? Bad things happen, guys. So all the pretty ducks that I will save from going to the processor October the 12th with intentions of keeping will have to go to freezer camp, because I can't keep that many ducks. And the geese, I will have to either freezer camp them or rehome them, because I can't keep that many. So it will be sad if we don't hit the Kickstarter, because then the duck adventure won't go to that next level of awesomeness. So but I honestly, guys, I don't believe that we're not going to hit the Kickstarter, because I think it's going to be awesome, because we're going to have what do I need right now, Rover Pilot? Sleep. A day off. That's honestly what I need. It's like that's what I need, guys. I need a break. I need some rest. I need to recharge. I need a power adapter to plug me into something to help me get some. I'm tired. So that's what I need right now. That's honestly, there's nothing else in my life I need right now. I am totally fine. No, the metal shed is just getting insulation. The metal shed can easily hold 20 geese for the winter. So, easily. And we got about 20 geese here. So I want to, and I got grids, so if we have to separate the pen, you know, what I'm not going to probably use grids, I'll just use roll. I got a roll of wire over there I can use, which is way easier, and I'll just put some stakes in the ground, and we'll make an area for the geese in case the geese get a little bit of aggressive with the ducks. Because the geese really don't need a bathtub like the ducks do, because the geese don't get dirty like ducks do, because their legs are longer, they're not on the ground as much. And if they need water, we can let them into the other part of the pen to have access to the bathtub on off days when the ducks aren't out there, because I know for a fact that they're going to have to be separated in the winter, because the geese will get aggressive to the ducks. I know that for sure. That's why we got to have two buildings. I've seen it. and I don't want the little ducks to get beaten on. Quack starter? I thought it was called pen starter for penguins. So you got your t-shirt? That's good, Jasmine. The winter show Inga is going to be awesome this year because it's going to be live. And like we're going to have, it's going to be awesome. It is. I'm looking. But we're gonna go through. I'll warn you now, guys. We're gonna go through another learning curve on how to stream in extreme weather. No, I don't need a snowblower. Gets packed down. And the snow with the wire, I didn't have a problem last year because the electric fence was deep or high enough that it didn't get affected by the snow. The ducks are losing it outside, guys. They're telling me. The penguins, I mean, they want out. But there is going to be a learning curve. So I'll warn you right now, anybody that's watching, you're going to see what the learning curve is on the 24/7 stream and ducks outside in the winter. I'm not going to lie. It's going to happen. So, but what's going to happen is the Kickstarter. I know it's going to happen. We'll do the Kickstarter. It's going to happen. Because like I said, it's only going to take 4 days to do it because I got actually professionals coming because I don't have spray foam equipment to do the shed, and I need an actual professional to do the barn. What? Oh, the phone alarm. I freaked you out yesterday. Sorry about that. No space heaters. You don't need heat. No heat required. If the metal shed's insulated, the geese will be just fine. Fine. They'll be just totally comfortable. Totally. Absolutely perfect, actually. Perfect. But it'll happen. I believe the Kickstarter is going to happen. I can't believe you guys wouldn't jump on the Kickstarter program and get her happening. The only thing with the Kickstarter is that you have to put a time limit on it, and if I don't hit the target, it's not like GoFundMe. See, here's the dilemma. I'm sort of procrastinating on this too. It's sort of like the live stream situation. Okay, you know how the live stream fundraiser was like for 2 years. Okay, it took us 2 years to raise the money, and then all of a sudden, somebody really generous piled in at the end and made it happen. And an anonymous donor made that big $1,000 donation, and that was like the catapult that got us going. And then I just went crazy with more equipment. But we got started. It was like that kick in the bum type thing. Okay. But the thing is, with the GoFundMe, like it ran for 2 years, and it just sat there for 2 years, and nobody was really interested. Do you notice that, guys? That in the Kickstarter, nobody was really interested in live streaming. The 2-year fundraiser, and look at it was like, no, it wouldn't be that fun watching that live. You know what I mean? So, anyways, if I do Kickstarter, the longest you can go is 60 days. And then if we don't hit the target, everybody gets their money back, and the project's dead in the water. Dead. Finished. But if we do a GoFundMe, it can drag out, and like after the ducks leave October 13th, is then I can start eBaying if we're not there, but I can borrow some money from my buddy if I had to, and just make it happen. Do the barn, do the shed, and then just beg all winter on the GoFundMe to repay the amount to get it done. And that way, it actually is going to happen. And I just gotta float the boat, and then so I'm torn on that. I don't know what to do. It's not 14K to do the thing. What is it? It's like, I don't know. I don't think here. 46. It's like $6,000 to do everything. I think it's something like that. I don't know. I don't know what to do. I'm gonna figure something out. But then the Kickstarter does put the gun to everybody's head, that if we don't pull it off, it's going to be, you know, it's done. You know what I mean? Like, you know, that's the deal. I don't know. No, it's not. It's fixing the barn so I can open the barn. Because if I can open the front doors of the barn, then it opens up possibilities. I can put like temporary, like, you know, like one of those little, what you call it? The little garagey thing that I'm building now. I can get one of those and slap it on the front of the barn and have a big area for the ducks to come out to give more room. Because then the main barn would be used strictly for lockdown. And then, you know, when it's normal weather, normal winter, it could be open. So the ducks would go out front, you know, they got more room. It was like, and I was thinking when I get the barn fixed, because I've got those hydro poles out front, is I can extend the frame of the barn out so that I can mount a temporary type gazebo shelter on the front. And I've got fiberglass panels that I can use for a wall, so it's nice and bright in there. Like, I got lots of junk around the property that I can patch together to make it into an appealing building without having to get a permit either. So I don't know what I'm going to do. I think that's why I'm procrastinating on the Kickstarter, is because I don't like putting a gun to my head, and I don't want to put a gun to your head either. So if we drag it out, and then I just eBay at the end, you know, that we got to get it done to save the ducks and geese. Panic. That's panic bag. That's what we could call it at the end. I don't know. But then, you know, the Kickstarter is like a gun to everybody's head. We're going to make her happen. You know what I mean? I don't know. After I finish the tripod cameras, shacks, then I gotta sit down and do it. I'll figure something out. Get some Amish people to build it. Actually, Rover Pilot, the guy who is the professional barn repairer, his partner actually learned how to do barns from the Hutterites. How to fix barns. So, because it's much more complicated than you think, fixing a barn when you're replacing bottom logs. There's a bunch of cabling, figuring stuff out. It's not just a simple jack it up like I thought. You don't jack it up, you have to cable it all together. So this guy actually knows how to do this stuff. This is what he does. So you have to cable it all up inside, and then you start jacking it enough to lift it, and then you have to get a little excavator to dig out the bottom, slide the big logs back in. So that's the deal. Well, we're going to live stream it when they do it too, because we're paying them to be here. They don't realize it yet, but there's going to be a camera on them, multiple cameras 24/7. We'll just stream the whole thing. It will be R-rated though, because they do swear. They're nasty sailor type conversations. But hey, they're contractors. It ain't me. It's about 6K, I think it is, Dave. It's like 46. Something like that. It's 36 for the barn, 36.80 for the barn, 11.80 for the floor, and then the spray foam is 250 a square foot, and the square footage of the building is 10 by 13 with a 6.5 foot wall, and then the ceiling. So no, we got. I don't like live streams with no sound. You got to hear it, everything. No, full barn fix? We are fixing the barn. No, I'm not building onto the front. Front of the barn build was just nuts. That money was nuts. It was like $13,000, 12.8. I'm not spending 12.8. That's not going to happen. Not here anyways. I'm not going to be silly like that. We can come up with something temporary on the front. I'm not going to, add 20 feet to the front of the barn, but I can add a solid 12 in a nice little gazebo setup, with, like I said, I got these clear fiberglass panels. It'll be nice and sunny in the winter. It'll be, it'll be a windbreak. We can open the doors, and when it's not a really, really nasty cold winter, they'll have the front. I'll put patio stones in the front of it, or if not patio stones, I'll pour, I'll throw some money in the kitty myself and add some concrete to the front. We'll figure something out. Probably patio stones though, because it's outside anyways. That way, cover it with straw, and the ducks can be out there in the wintertime, when it's not really bad. Then when the really cold snaps come, we throw them all in lockdown inside the barn. But the geese can't be in there. Can't be. Technically, I'm not adding to the barn. Oh, people are talking about the back of the barn? Back of the barn is storage, guys. It's not barn. It would rust out so fast. It would rot out so fast. It's just a spruce building. Ducks and spruce don't go together. Trust me. Trust me. It would just be. It'd be 2 years and it would be just rotted right out. It would be a write-off. So we're gonna go let the penguins out so I can start my day. We're gonna kick the dog out. Are you coming, dog? Come on, let's go. What? I gotta get things happen here. I gotta get some food into me. I gotta do my social media, and I really, really want to go and get this rigamajig done that I'm building. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Look at that response, eh? You ever seen a dog move so fast? Come on, let's go, attack! All right. Oh, my nose. Just all of a sudden I got plugged up. All right. So. Yeah, rain's coming. Oh yeah, you can feel her. Clouds all around us. Yeah, you're getting out in a second, ducks. Wait a second. I was going to show everybody what I'm doing here. So, anybody that didn't see the stream last night, this is what I'm doing. Yeah, I'm allergic to ducks. That's why I have penguins. So, that's it. So that is going to go on that. I'm going to steal the wheels off of the carts, mount them on the back side. I got to come up with some kind of handle mechanism. I don't know yet how I'm going to do it. I got some figuring to do. That's why I want to get at my day here. But this will officially solve the problem with my look at, see, camera inside like that. There's no way that it's going to get wet, and we can leave the tripods out. So that's what's happening. So that there's, and that is heavy enough on the bottom that it won't blow away. That's enough weight in itself right there. If it rains sideways, well, I'm thinking of putting the back wall on it. I might put the back wall on the back of it. I don't know yet. It depends how easy it moves with the wheels. If it moves easy with the wheels, like if I can just grab it and quickly turn it and the wheels work fine, then I'm going to put the back on it. So then it'll be just, the camera will be at the front. So I think it's the slickest, it's going to be good. I should have built this right off the start, but I didn't know, like I didn't know okay, what camera, don't do this to me. All right. I didn't know that it was going to be a ridiculously wet summer. Plus, I've never streamed outside, so I didn't know, that it was going to be. I didn't know it was going to be like this. I didn't know it was going to be a brutal learning curve, learning all this stuff. I thought it was going to be easier. Was I mistaken, eh? Oh, listen to that, eh? Listen to those penguins. Look at that, eh? Is that crazy? That's a lot of penguins. Oh, boys. Doug, come here. Come here, Doug. Come here. Come here. Oh, there's Stipper. They're penguins. They're not duckies and geeses. Okay, look at those ones over there. They don't know enough to come this. They're headed the other direction, guys. Oh, they're coming. They figured it out. Oh, there's Big Red. Oh, they're coming. Look at that, eh? They're so thick. Penguins aren't the smartest. And it's not Doug, guys, because Doug is sitting right beside me here. If you love ducks, you're at the wrong channel, Anita. This is the Penguin channel. Oh, guys, I got something sad to show you. Look at this. Look at that. Leaves on the ground already. Okay, I see a little duck that I gotta catch. We got a blind duck, guys. What's wrong with you? Both your eyes are shut. Okay, this duck is totally blind. Okay, this is bizarre. I gotta show you guys something. Hang on here. This duck, its eyes are totally sealed. Like totally. Look at. How did it live this long with its eyes sealed? Okay, I see eyeballs. Okay, I got to interrupt this this rush here. Sorry, the penguin rush is being interrupted. But they're not infected. It's like they're just closed. I'm gonna put it in the hospital. Just hang on here. I got to set the camera up on the thing here because we're doing a medical inspection here on top of the hot tub. Let me just see. Hang on, little duck. Yeah, they're not even stuck together. Her eyes are just closed. Like they're not like all crusty. Okay, Doug just ran over to the bush and put his fur up and barked. He just charged over there and did a bark. And he's got his fur up. Okay, we're back to the duck here.
Can you see now, Duck? Yeah, both its eyes are open now. I'm gonna put some eye drops. Strangest thing I've ever seen, guys. And it weighs maybe a pound. It is a tiny little duck. But it was really strange. Doug put his fur up and he charged the bush over there. I wonder if the fox is circling the property. I don't know. See, nothing ever goes right here, right? It's just like, oh, he's back. But something in the front of the property's got his interest. Use the drone to scan the area. And what, look at the tops of trees? You know, you guys in drones, you don't understand. Unless you have an open area, you can't see anything when you go over top of trees with a drone. Like, it doesn't work. All you see is the tops of the trees. You know? Like, the only way you can see anything if it was on the lawn, which I could see it without a drone. I could, oh, there's something on the lawn. I don't need to go up high and look down to see it. It's like, all right, I gotta put eye drops on here. You're not gonna see what I'm doing because I got the camera on top of the barbecue. And I got the duck on the barbecue right now. Hey, duck, do you got an eye infection? You don't look like you do. It's just like, why would you walk around with your eyes closed? You're so quiet, eh? Like, listen to it. I'll put it right by the mic. Say something, duck. That is the quietest duck I've ever heard. Laryngitis. That's it. You nailed it. That's what it sounds like. Laryngitis on a duck. Can you hear it? It's so faint, eh? It's like it's a penguin. It's a penguin. I didn't know that. I'm going to put it in the hospital. Man, there's a rock in the pen, guys. Every single day I look at it and it's like a dead duck. And it's not, it's a rock. Every day it gets me. I look at it and it's like, oh no, a dead duck. And it's this freaking rock. It must have rained last night. I didn't hear that. It was out. Well, I gotta do a little bit of a squirt here before I go back in for my second coffee. Yeah, I gotta do a bit of a squirt here underneath the lean-to. It rained really good last night here. It's disgusting. Okay. All right, little duck. Okay. And these guys don't realize the gate's not over here. But that's just weird that that duck was walking around with his eyes closed. Just totally weird. Here. Okay, Duck, go on. No, you're cornering the ducks. Go on. Go on, Duck. Go. You're freaking the ducks out if you come over here. Because look at them. They're all in his corner now. Ducks, go away. I want to just take a look in the barn here. Just the crippled ducks. that have no access to water. They're dying a slow death in the barn. Okay, let's open these other gates. Yeah, I gotta give that a squirt right now. Actually, it's nice and soft. I gotta open this gate. Actually, let's go check this building. Oh, I just realized something, guys. Hang on. I'm on the Wi-Fi in the house. Okay, I'm back. Okay, I'm back, guys. I had to switch. I was on the Wi-Fi in the house. Okay, little Muscovy. She's got a nest back there. She's been nesting the last couple days. Yeah, I'm opening the gate here, girls. Relax. Take a volume. Oh, we got a hurt duck. Oh no. Oh, adult duck with botulism. Yeah, she's an adult duck with botulism, guys. That's what it is. Okay. Yeah, girl. I'll put you over here. I noticed her yesterday walking around really slow. But she was walking around. All right. Okay, girl, we'll put you in here. No, botulism is the only medication is an axe. Unfortunately. Unfortunately, the process to fix botulism is very extreme. Andrew gave me the rundown on it. It's very extreme. There's no way you physically could do it with this many ducks. And it's because we just had so much rain this year. The rain has caused absolute perfect conditions. Oh, I got bad internet connection. What is going on? It's got to be the pattern of the Wi-Fi. There's a spot that's dead, which doesn't make any sense because I'm not even 35 feet from the tower. But it's only on this side. Because I can be 35 feet from the tower on the other side of the yard and it works. No, it's not contagious. Unless they all eat the same rotting vegetation. Okay. Magoo. Okay, we got connection back. Oh, I gotta go open up the gate. Open up two gates, actually. It's just weird. There's a spot in the yard, in the pen. It's just this one little, it's like a pie shape at the end of the barn. It's just the weirdest thing. And it doesn't make any sense because I'm like it's right beside the tower. And it's the only spot that it happens. And the fence is not on, guys, so there's no electromagnetic interference unless there's something in the ground. I don't know, but I gotta do a little bit of a squirt here with the hose. So my breakfast is I'm gonna be a little bit behind. I gotta take care of ducks, so the streams are gonna suffer. There's gonna be no camera work, no tech, because I gotta do like just plain old duck stuff, which doesn't get done around here very normally because they're all abused ducks. Breakfast is going to be late because if I wait it'll dry up, and right now it's really sloppy. It must have rained good last night because everything's really wet right now. It's the perfect time for a squirt, like right now actually. So the streams are going to suffer on the show because I have to neglect the streams to take care of the penguins' habitat. Everybody's got answers for botulism, but you know what's amazing? The vet, his answer was it's terminal. Okay. It's an omnidirectional aerial, guys. That's what doesn't make any sense. See? There it is up there. And it's omnidirectional. Like it's a big giant area, but it seems like right now I got a good connection, and this is the spot where it normally dies out. Like, okay, now it's a perfect connection. See, does that make any sense? Unless it's my internet screwing up again, and it's always a coincidence that I'm down here at this end. Because like this is the bad area right here. This is where it should not be working. This is where normally the big red bar comes up, and then the capital letters screaming at me. Very bad connection. Look at that, perfect connection right now. Unless my internet crapped out again. Because this is exactly the spot. Right there. I should not have internet according to what's been happening in the last couple of days. Strippers. Yeah, like I was just here. This is the spot I was at that I just had no connection. And I got a perfect connection right now. Okay, we're going to say goodbye, everybody. There's your penguin rush this morning. I got to go do some penguin neglect stuff. Because, no, they're not choking my bandwidth. My deal is set in stone. It could be the CIA or it could be the Putin. You never know. But I gotta go take care of some penguin stuff, guys. So thanks for joining me for the morning coffee / penguin rush. Hope you enjoyed it. And I gotta go do some work that I normally don't do because, you know, we just neglect animals here. That's what we do. So, thanks for joining me, guys. Thanks for having a coffee with me.